what's up? It's your girl Bernie Shanae, and today I have a couple of pickups that I got from GameStop. I literally went to at least 3 different locations in Columbus, Ohio. So please stay tuned.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
And we're back. So like I said, I have a couple of pickups that I got from GameStop, and literally with my husband, we travel all the way around Columbus, literally just to get these 3 locations. But anywho, let's go ahead and get started. So the main thing that I really wanted to get, and it wasn't as difficult to get him, but it was difficult, and that is Jim Henson with Kermit. This was really hard to find. I literally had to, I'm glad one store, the second store I went to had him, and literally I was so excited to get him. He's definitely an icon. He's a great person, a great creator. He has brought Kermit the Frog and everything into this world, which us as children are very, very grateful for. And I love Kermit. He was one of my favorite out of all of the Muppets, literally. But anyway, this is what it looks like in the box. Here is the side, here is the back, here's the bottom, and here's the top. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at him outside of the box. Alright, so as you can see, I have upgraded with a turntable instead of using my hand. So here we go. We have Jim Henson holding Kermit. Great, great, great detail. You see most of his hands holding Kermit. You see the gray and everything in his hair, which is very detailed, very accurate. I love his, I think the selection of his clothing was great. You've seen him in that clothing. I think that's a great selection. You see the detailing of his hair, which is very accurate. And then let's see if it turns a little more. I do see more detail with his shoes, which is great. And like I said, I see more detail with his hair, mostly brown and then some gray right here. But yeah, and then you have detail of Kermit. He's smiling and everything. So yeah, so we have Jim Henson, everyone. And literally the next pop that I had to get, literally I went to the very last store, which was the 3rd store. We went all across town on the north side. I live on the east side of Columbus, and we went all the way up north just to get this one pop that literally was on pre-order, and no one had it. But luckily this location had it, and I only had one of them out of the whole store, just one. And this is a classic. It brings back so much memories of my childhood, especially when people brought up the idea of sugar diabetes, which it really was all that, especially if someone added a lot of sugar to it. But anyway, I went ahead and picked up the Kool-Aid Man, an ad icon, and this is what it looks like in the box, up close. Here's the side. Here is the very back. And then you remember the commercials where he pops out a brick wall. So that's classic. Here's the other side. Here is the top and here is the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and also take him out of the box so you can see what he looks like up close. Alright, so here we have the Kool-Aid Man. You see pretty much a good detail of what he looks like. He's red, has a great smile, and also if you haven't noticed that, I just noticed myself when I opened him out, but he has ice cubes on the top right here, which let me show you right here. So that's really cool. But yeah, I think it was great detail. They did a really good job with him. I don't really collect a lot of ad icons, but for me, I had to get this one because it brings me, like I said, back to my childhood. Literally, I would get the mystery Kool-Aid packs. We had a store called Super Duper, and that's where we would go to get our Kool-Aid. And literally, my dad would make it, but we'll make it with so much sugar. Like, all you could taste was sugar, but it was really good. Even though later on in life, I did have to stop drinking it because it was just too sugary, and literally it was just too much. But anyways, there we have it. We have the Kool-Aid Man, the ad icon. And last but not least, the last location that I went to, and he had the Kool-Aid Man, I looked in the back from behind the counter, and they had this one where literally I thought she came out in August, but they had her. I was so excited to get her, and literally this is the 30th year for this particular pop and the movie, and that they're even doing a live action movie for this, and already picked out the actress for Ariel. But anyway, this is literally the Little Mermaid. This is the Ariel, which literally this is when she's holding her bag where she collects things where she's not supposed to be. But here she is in the front. Here is the back, or here's the side, and then here is the back. So I do plan on collecting pretty much all of these. This is the 10-inch that I plan on getting that glows in the dark. It is a common. This is also a common. So yeah, I'm planning on getting this. I'm getting all of them. You have Ariel, and then with the fin, Ariel without. Then you have Chef Louise, Scuttle, Prince Eric, Ursula, and the 10-inch Ursula. And here is the top, and here is the bottom. So let me also take her out of the box for have you and show you what she looks like up close. Okay, so this is what she looks like. Has great detail of her fin, also of her hair. It looks like it's in motion. Her bag looks great, and also with the stand, if you haven't noticed that they made it blue, so it looks like she's still in the water, which I find that very creative. I think that was a very smart idea, instead of having it just like a grayish white stand, which it wouldn't be accurate at all. But look at the fin and everything, just great detail. It's very green. I can see that it is a different color, so the very bottom of her fin, it's more of a lighter green, and then when you get closer to her body, it's a darker green. But then you have her hand coming up, so it does look like she's in motion. So you see her hand right there, and then you see how her hair is. This is a great mold. I think they did an excellent job, and then her bag looks amazing. But yeah, I think she looks great, you guys. But there you go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed pretty much my pickup from GameStop. It literally was a long day just to collect these or even get them, because they're unavailable in one area, available in the other. So it was a hassle, but I'm grateful and I was able to get them. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much, you guys. See ya!